Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Global Happenings today. Bola Tinubu's government has received fresh warning not to disassociate itself from Buhari's government. Don't forget that Buhari's government, according to most political analysts, have dragged Nigeria like 20 years backward. And somehow, Bola Tinubu's government or administration seems to be leaning their failures for this 1 year on how backward Buhari had taken Nigeria. But then, one of PDP's stalwart has called him out on the things he benefited and why he must not call out Buhari at a time like this. Let's listen to full details of the news.
Senator representing Sokoto South Senatorial District, Senator Aminu Tambuwa, said President Bola Tinubu's administration can never be dissociated from the former President Muhammadu Buhari's failure. Tambuwa stated this in his remarks during the stakeholders meeting of the PDP in Sokoto State on Sunday. He has asked President Tinubu to stop using some unsolicited and negative remarks about Buhari's tenure. The Director General of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 general elections noted that from day one, the All Progressive Congress, as a party, no plans for securing the country rather than grabbing power to rule the country. He said, and I quote him, "The same Tinubu government that has failed to secure Nigerians and bring development is now lamenting and dissociating themselves from Buhari's administrative failure. There is no reason for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to allow his aides to be castigating and attacking past APC government under Muhammad Buhari, which he has tremendously benefited from as a member of APC. President Tinubu should face the governing of Nigeria with serious-minded attention and not allow certain myopic tendencies in his government to destroy his good plan on securing of our nation and bringing cohesion and development to our country, if at all he is ready," he said. And the former governor of Sokoto State urged the PDP supporters in the state not to be discouraged about the happenings in the country, instead to unite and ensure political understanding amongst themselves. Nobody can change our country like determination and commitment to good cause, as we are all known for. Our party supporters should be united in bringing such to the party progress. You have been in this for a change and political unity. This will be your guiding principles of peace and political unity with discipline and respect to everybody in the party," he added. And he continued. He said he commended the PDP Sokoto State leadership for their sacrifice and performance in bringing party unity and development. Natamba further called on members to ensure they participate in the ongoing registration of the members of the party in the state.
Wow, what I love about this is the fact that Tambuwa has been able to present before Nigerians what had always been in the mind of our leaders, and that is everyone who comes in there have an opportunity to suck the country dry. So don't pretend as if you don't know what our own agenda had always been for Nigeria. So wherever we all eat the country and we left there, or a particular administration left it there, if we are taking the baton of leadership, continue from there. Don't complain. And he clearly told Bola Tinubu something very funny, that he also benefited. That's a very strong statement, I must say. He told Bola Tinubu that he benefited from Buhari's government. And you can just imagine what is going on. Sometimes I just sit back and begin to wonder what will happen to Nigeria if we continue to slice the country like this and keep living it in a state of economic deterioration every now and then.
The funny part is the fact that he's sounding as if PDP they are sent. Like somebody read this, PDP, APC, PDAPC is one and the same.
Of course.
It's just a change of party. If APC is ruling, all PDP stalwart who still desire power will pass from PDP to APC.
Of course.
If PDP is ruling, all political stalwart who still desire power very seriously will pass from APC to PDP. So we have PDAPC. So it's not like and that's why you see after a while most Nigerians who have observed our political terrain will tell you that we circle old leaders, old same leaders, no new faces. That's why you get to hear things like Emilokon, it's my turn.
Okay, now even if you say we circle old leaders, don't forget that these same old leaders we're talking about have a kind of mentor school. The people they call their protege. And these proteges, some of them have not seen the face of leadership before. But even when there will be an appointed time for them to go in there, you will notice that they will they'll just move in sync with the way their mentors
Because
have.
that's the school they went to.
You
The school of
understand?
leadership.
Politics
That's
101 in that particular school, that was what they taught them. So
it's
before you know,
a prerequisite course.
and guess what? It's always shocking for the new guys. We talk about revolving, or we are just rotating the old leaders, but we also forget that the new ones that are coming on board, some of them are very, very dangerous financially.
I'm telling you,
Can imagine
could be in trillions.
I'm telling you now. Imagine the case of the Yahaya Bello, this
The
other lady.
matter will probably die down with time.
Yeah, you understand? Okay, how about this young lady who was given an opportunity, to run the humanitarian ministry?
But before she came in, there was one before her. That woman of the humanitarian ministry.
Yes,
Her own case is a unique one.
yes.
My God.
Okay, so she came and she wanted to run in that same this thing. Unfortunately, for some reason, she was dragged out. So you now notice that these guys, they have a pattern of leadership, and that pattern is concentrate on milking Nigeria dry, pretending to the people that you are leading them. And I must say that if all leaders keep on doing this, the carcass one day will be, separated. Each geographical group will have to go with their own carcass, so that at least we can have a rest. The one that have, because right now they are sucking the country in a dimension that I can't explain. Look at now, Nigeria's economy is now number 4.
The question is, who's going to rescue Nigeria right now?
That is the big question that nobody can tell, because
it will have been a case of the three arms of government checking one another, auditing one another, but it's not working. They work in sync right now.
Exactly. They feel that the effectiveness of any administration is dependent on how well the three arms will cooperate with each other, which is absolutely not true. You're meant to serve as a watchdog over each other, just to make sure that the other person does not get intoxicated with power. But unfortunately, that's not what we are saying. Imagine at the verge of one's 1 year anniversary in a position of leadership as a president, the only reasonable thing that the person went to tell Nigerians in a joint session of lawmakers was to assent to a particular bill, and that bill has to be there to change the national anthem. How significant is this to the economy of Nigeria?
To celebrate.
Do you understand? And guess what? The lawmakers were very excited about it. They talked about it, and they were like, "Wow, this is the right thing to do."
So many things to be discussed.
You understand?
Security.
I'm telling you, it would have been an opportunity of saying, "Oga, no matter what, you need to have something to present." I feel at this point that the ideal thing that should be done is it should be brought into our own constitution that if the president is from a particular political party, the opposition must be in the other. Though some of them could say he's going to frustrate the effort of the government, but of course, no, it will make the government more effective. The opposition should be at the other side. That's not what the senior president should be in the opposition.
So they're in a different word. That's the challenge. According to them, the Senate have their own word. Now they will check the number of party members that makes up that place. Therein, they will now know who to vote in.
I know.
If APC here is the majority, unfortunately, APC takes the day.
Yeah.
So they are living. They're trying to have a system that is immune to external forces.
And this is it's not workable. I'm telling you, this is a situation that we must be very deliberate about it if we want to change. Because from what I'm saying, nothing is going to change in this country if we continue like the next 50 years. Nigeria will still be at the same point. The only thing is that we'll be running around circle. That's just my position on what Tambuwa had to tell the president. That's what we'll.
Global happenings today. We communicate.